Coach Ify, and in this video I'll be talking about one particular thing that is really very broad that I want you to leave behind in 2026, 2025, as much as you can. As much as you can, I need you to leave it behind. And some of those things, it's possible that you are not aware of them. Some of them you might be aware of them, but as I say them, when that awareness comes, I need you to take action. I need you to fight for your life. There's so many things that hold us back from being the person, from becoming the person that God wants us to become, or from becoming the person that we want to become. They keep holding us back year after year. I see it in men, I see it in women, I see it in teenagers, I see it in young people. That thing keeps holding them year after year. It's an hindrance to their growth. And it is addiction. Addiction. I need you to leave addiction behind in 2025. As you're going into 2026, leave every form of addiction behind. And what causes addiction? In this video, I'll talk about what causes addiction and what you can do about it. Number one, some of the causes of addiction. We have different kinds of addiction. We have both emotional, psychological, biological, and environmental factors that causes addiction. You understand? For example, emotional addiction is caused by unresolved emotional pain. You had a separation, you had a divorce, you have a trauma, you have childhood wounds, you have rejection, you feel lonely, you have emotional, can have addiction coming from that. You're looking for something to fill that space. Emotionally, you can also come from stress and overwhelm. When you are feeling stressed, people then go use addiction as a shutdown because of that stress, because of that overwhelm. They want to use it as a way of escape. Then boredom and emptiness. People just don't have a goal for their life. Let me put it that way. They don't have a purpose for their life. That's why I keep saying, when you have a purpose, when you have a calling, you keep going in life. But once you don't have that, there's an emptiness in you, there's a loneliness, there's a boredom in you. You don't wake up any day, every morning to do something. Me, in my sleep, when I take a walk, my calling, I want to preach, I want to teach people about stress, I want to teach people about balance. It keeps coming up to me. Another thing is lack of regulation. Not knowing how to calm yourself. You go up, you just stay up. You cannot calm yourself. You cannot catch yourself. It's not as if we are perfect. I would say, Coach, if you're a stress management coach, you're perfect. No. Those things still come, but the advantage that I've come to have is that I catch myself doing it and I break that cycle. You understand? I break that cycle, then I calm down. So that is number one, the emotional causes of you going into addiction. So because of those things, you find yourself, because I'm lonely, because I'm stressed, start taking drugs to calm your nerves. You start taking drugs to sleep. Start taking drugs to feel high, so you don't feel lonely. That is very, very wrong, and we need to leave it behind in 2025. So some psychological causes are: one, habits, what you have always been doing. The brain tends to repeat what it knows. That's what you know. That's the only thing you know. If I'm stressed, I'll go and take it. I'll go and smoke. You understand? Or when you have the addiction of abusing, when somebody stresses you, you start abusing. You are driving, you are abusing. You are angry, you are abusing. Recently, I don't know, I was coming with my daughter, went somewhere. I was coming back from somewhere. I was driving. So somebody now did something very bad. And I said, look at this man. Look at what this person is doing. My daughter said, oh, mommy, this is the first time I'm seeing you really get angry at somebody driving. I said, okay, I did not notice that. But you see, people, when this pressure comes, when these things come, you see them abuse. That's an addiction. Yes, abusing people can be an addiction that is a part of your life, and you just use it normal. It becomes normal for you. Then you have low self-esteem is a source of addiction. Because you have that low self-esteem, you now use things to make you feel confident. You start using drugs, start using different things to make you feel confident, to make you feel loved, to make you feel worthy. Then anxiety or depression makes people to be addicted to drugs, to different things. That's a cause. So if you are going through anxiety, going through depression, you're trying to be perfect. You're trying to reach that mountain, break that what they call a world record, be perfect. That are causes, psychological causes of addiction that needs to be broken down in 2025. You don't need to take it to 2026. Then we have what they call the biological causes, genetics from your family. You see people that Their brains are light. Their brains are not so strong. They cannot take so much alcohol. They're already out there. They cannot take so much drugs, some kind of drugs. For example, me, when I take ibuprofen, I react to ibuprofen. You know, those are genetic things. So you need to be aware that you have this genetic inclination in regards to this drug, or in regards to something. So you have to be aware of it so you don't become an addict to it. Then there's a chemistry in your body of imbalance. You know, your hormones, how do your hormones in you work? How does your circle work? Those are biological causes that can make you to be addicted to something. I'm always having very bad pain during my menses. It can make you to be addicted to some kind of drugs. So you have to understand these things in your genetics, biological causes that will make you to become addicted to something. You know, to become addicted to something. Your family, you know, a lot of things like that. Then we have the social and environmental causes. You know, people around you, your peer pressure. All your friends are smoking, why would you not smoke? All your friends are doing this, why should you not do it? All your friends are being high, why are you low? All your friends are dressing this, why are you not dressing? All your friends are wearing the latest things, why are you not shopping? You know, so peer influence, family patterns, that is your social and environmental causes. You know, your family, they eat some kind of particular food, your family, they drink, your family are always very clean, or your family is dirty, your family is, you know, they come on time, your family comes late. Then you're addicted, you're following those patterns. You know, when you don't, there's no boundary where you are. No boundary for time, no boundary for relationship. There is no boundary. That can make you go into addiction. Then another one is when there's access to it. There's an easy access to it. Maybe where you live, you go to every corner, you see people taking drugs around you. You know, the area you live, there's easy access to it. So you have to be very careful. That can make you go into addiction. Can make you go into. So the last part that I'll talk about, the causes of addiction, is the cultural causes. The cultural causes, you know, especially when they will tell you, be strong, don't complain. Then you ask yourself, okay, how would I be strong? What will make me strong? How would I be strong? What will make me strong? And this can cause a problem for you, can lead you into addiction. You know, you should not express your pain, so you try to damp your pain, you try to reduce your pain. Pressure to succeed over responsibility. I said it, I did a video just went live, and part of the things that I encourage people to leave behind in 2025 is this aspect of over responsibility towards the family. You understand? Then survival mindset. You know, you're trying to survive. Because of that, you start taking drugs, taking coffee, taking different things. In my next video, I'll talk about the different addictive addictions that we can all have. Some of them, you'll be surprised that you're addicted to something. You'll be